Chappelle is the most important comedian of our time. My personal favorite comedian is Richard Pryor. The comedian that probably has made me laugh the most is probably a toss-up between Eddie and Bernie Mac that made me laugh the most. Dave Chappelle is the perfect mixture of funny, where I'm laughing, but yet deep, where it makes you think, and the man speaks some straight truth and facts. So I just got done watching 846, the new surprise special that he does. Chappelle, he's known for doing this. He'll just drop out of nowhere and drop a special, and everybody watches it. This is a bad motherfucker, okay? With the pandemic going on right now, comedians really can't perform. So I think this is like the first comedy show since all this has happened. And it's so awkward because, you know, one of the key elements of a successful comedy special is the laughter from the crowd. Chappelle can make a comedy special sitting on a toilet, taking a shit, smoking a cigarette, and the shit will still be funny. Like, there was almost no laughter in the crowd. But he is so good at his craft where it didn't matter. The man is a comedian, like, he's mastered comedy. Some comedians need pyrotechnics. They need other comics to kind of warm the crowd up to get, to get ready for the main event, which is the headliner. Chappelle don't need that. Chappelle could just come out of McDonald's and they say, "Hey, Dave, man, can you do a 30-minute set?" And Dave would be like, "I'll be right there." That's a bad Dave Chappelle. But he'll leave from McDonald's and shit and go and do like a 30-minute set with no written jokes, no nothing, just off the top of the dome. The man is a master at comedy. This special 846, y'all, was very necessary because we need somebody with the magnitude of Dave, with the power of Dave, to speak on these things. Because lately, this is all I've been hearing about this whole protesting and everything is from the Oreo crew. As far as black people go, most of the Oreo crew has been speaking out about it, and Roland Martin. Like, that's all I've been seeing. I don't see too many more black YouTubers really speaking on this, man. And it's crazy. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to put myself out there like, yeah, I'm the only one. I'm probably not the only one. I just don't know who else is out there. But I haven't really heard nobody really speak on this. And it's funny because when I speak on this shit, because I'm a little YouTuber, who the fuck am I? The Oreo crew, they're following their cult. Well, like, crucify your boy in the comments. And when you look at their numbers, they're doing some great numbers. That just goes to show that something's really fucked up with YouTube or something's really fucked up with our country. But anyways, it was satisfying to see Dave, with the power that he has as far as being the best comedian in the world, get up there and say what I've been thinking, what I've been saying, and people are listening to him, and I appreciate that. Talked about the George Floyd situation. So while Candace Owens' punk ass was trying to criminalize George Floyd, Dave said straight up, look, I don't give a fuck what he did. This man, this cop, had a knee on his neck for 8 minutes and 46 seconds while the other officers watched, murdered the man. But people like Candace Owens like to say, well, George Floyd wasn't a hero. He was a criminal. He was a bad person. You do your Magnum PI, you do your extensive research, and I want to find out what kind of person he is, so I can try to make people take away from the fact that he was murdered, but let people know he wasn't a good person, so it just softens the blow. One of the best things that Chappelle said on this special was that Candace Owens is the most articulate, stupid person that he knows of, and it's true. Candace Owens has a vocabulary that could put me to shame. She's very articulate, very intelligent, Even though she says dumb shit, I would probably be intimidated to get into a debate with her just because she does sound so smart, even though she says stupid shit. But yeah, she's the most articulate dumb person ever. And what he said, I don't like to, kick Candace Owens in a stank pussy. I don't know if it stank. I assume it is. But you see what I'm saying? Like, David says some real shit, but then will say something that make you laugh. Like, he's just a natural comedian. Like, you can tell he wasn't trying to be funny. Some comics try to be funny, because it's their job to be funny. Dave can just talk and you laugh. But yet he says some real shit. And even a couple of times he looks like, well, I ain't trying to make a joke now. I'm just talking. He knows he has that, man. And that's very rare to have because, like I said, a lot of comedians can't pull that off. But yeah, he talked about the George Floyd situation. He talked about how Trayvon Martin was killed by George Zimmerman, and George Zimmerman is a hero to the racist white community and the Oreo crew. The Oreo crew also praised George Zimmerman as being a hero. The man that signs bags of Skittles commemorating how he killed Trayvon Martin. He's considered a hero to a lot of people. Wow. I wish that he knew about Officer Uncle Ruckus and the Oreo crew. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to say names. I don't want, get taken down for slander or nothing like that, pussies. But I wish he knew about them so we can fucking crucify them, man. I can't stand, like, I talk about them a lot, but it's because they get under my fucking skin. Like, I can't stand them, man. And, another thing I want to say, okay, well, all right, grading the special gets A+, all right? I'm going to get that out of the way. Dave Chappelle, 846, gets an A+. I also want to say this. I saw an article yesterday about another comedian, Jay Pharaoh, the guy that does all the impressions. He was almost George Floyd. He had a situation, not George Floyd, but, George Floyd and Ahmaud Arbery at the same time. So Jay Pharaoh was jogging in his neighborhood, and according to the Coon twins, black people don't jog. According to them, black people don't jog. Yeah, well, Rashad, I mean, the twins, they just speak the facts. You just get emotional, like, oh my God, like, yeah, black people don't jog. What's funny? Actually, what's funny? That there was a nigga that was in the comments that said, yeah, man, I'm from the hood, and yeah, black people don't jog, motherfucker. I said, wow. I said, so the Oreo crew extends to the hood also. God damn. But yeah, Jay Pharaoh was jogging, and he got approached by some officers. Now, Jay Pharaoh's never been to jail. He doesn't have a criminal record, so you can't try to criminalize the man. He didn't have a record or nothing, never even been in handcuffs before. And the cops drew on him, and at first he didn't know what the hell was going on. He thought it was somebody else behind him. They bum rushed him. They had a knee on his neck, and he's telling them, look at my wallet, I'm Jay Pharaoh. You know what I'm saying? He had to use his celebrity to get out of that situation. But had it not been for a celebrity, Jay Pharaoh would have been George Floyd. All right? Yeah, so when people say Black Lives Matter and people get offended, oh my God, I'm tired of hearing Black Lives Matter. Good, get tired of it. Get tired of it. You know why? Because we're tired of being treated the way we've been treated. I'm tired of hearing about my people getting killed by the fucking police, all right? And yeah, white people get killed too. We don't see a whole lot of that. The Hodge twins, I said their name, fuck them. The Hodge twins did a whole video showing how white people also get murdered by police. See? They're the spokesperson, the spokespeople for white oppression in this country. The Hodge twins are fucking sad. So anyways, y'all, I've rambled on for too long. Watch this special if you haven't seen it already. To hell with all you racist people out there. Y'all can kiss my ass, even though y'all accuse me of being racist. But look, hey, whatever, man. It is what it is. I've learned that I can't go back and forth with certain people and certain groups because they're going to feel what they're going to feel. I'm going to feel what I'm going to feel. Greasers are going to be greasers. Socials are going to be socials. It is what it is. I can't change your mind. You can't change my mind. But remember, you're on my channel. I say what I say. You clicked on my face. So, y'all, with that being said, if you like and dig the content, hit that like and subscribe, notification bell in the corner. Rashad G signing out. See you in the next video.